Hello, my name is Patti-Anne Lea, and I'm the director of the Fibre Loft up here in Saanich Historical Artifact Society, which is also known as Heritage Acres. One of the things I do a lot of is making the very heavy Indian sweater type hats. And to do this, you have to spin a very heavy wool. This is some of the wool that I have just finished spinning. I've got to wash it yet. And this is called an Indian head spinner. And this is what I'm doing. Misty? I'm just calling my dog at the moment. This is some really nice Shetland wool that I'm using right now. And so I spin it quite loosely, so loose it sometimes breaks. So when we have a break, all we do is sort of overlap it and then make the twists hold it. So a break isn't a disaster, not like in knitting. So here we go again. We've got the Indian head spinner going. These Indian head spinners that go back to the 1900s. They're much bigger than the ordinary spinners, the Saxon head or the castles. You can see my draft is very thick, so it's going to be quite a heavy wool. The nice part about this is I keep a lot of the grease in it, a lot of the lanolin, so it tends to be water resistant, and being wool, even if you get your head wet, it still insulates you and keeps you warm. I make socks out of the same sort of fiber, and it's very nice. And as you see, it's going nicely into the wheel. And it takes about 75 grams of fiber to knit one of the tubes like this. So that's how we do the spinning part. And of course, sometimes this heavy wool is used on the looms, and we make rugs and shawls and blankets and all kinds of things. And we do varying weights, light or heavy, with our spun wool. And you can see how it's going in here. It's nice and smooth. Before I use the wool, I get it and it's very dirty, so I have to wash it 2 or 3 times, and then I dry it, and then I card it. So that's making all of the fibers lie in sort of one direction. And then once it's carded, it goes into these bats, which I sort of tear apart, and that's called pre-drafting. And then I let the wheel just sort of take it away, so it's not got too much twist in it. It's still got its high bulk. So that's how you make the Indian sweater wool, or the buffalo wool, or I think another one is named white buffalo, and I forget the other brand name for the very high bulk wools. You can make sweaters out of it. The sweaters usually retail for downtown for $600 or $700. And every knitter has a specific way of knitting. If you buy an Indian sweater from a true Indian sweater store, the people at Hills can tell you exactly which knitter has knitted it, because it's a specific fingerprint on their style of knitting. We all knit differently. So that's how you start with your spinning section. Now we'll finish this off, and then I'll go over to the loom and I'll show you a little bit about weaving. Thank you very much.